Louisville, Indiana, to the free throw line.
Even though Sue Bird is missing a few shots right now for the Huskies, all year long, Gino Auriemma has talked about role playing, how these players have played roles. Sue Bird may be the MVP of this team. Shea Ralph was Big East Player of the Year. In the East Regional Tournament, Svetlana Grosimova was MVP. Everybody has accepted a role.
Great skip pass. It gets them a 2-on-1, and Shea Ralph for the layup. The assist to Bird. They ran it perfectly. 4 for Shea Ralph to lead back to 13. And now Connecticut can set up its pressure. McDivitt, good job to get through it. They try to get the bounce pass to Jackson, but Pillow threw it away. It's an uncharacteristic lineup Pat Summitt has on the floor right now.
Well, there's no question. But the thing is, Connecticut constantly pushing things up. What they do so well, they release Bird and Ralph down the court. Tennessee has to get somebody back there to cover them because Connecticut, with their 3 players inside, they're getting the defensive boards and they kick it out. That's why they get the ball down the floor so quickly.
Bird, nice entry pass, slim cash with a miss. Offensive rebound to Asia Jones. Had it blocked, got it back. And Tennessee will come out. There's a walk-on catching. She got the rebound, then couldn't keep her balance.
Tamika Catchings is totally frustrated. They are banging her. They're playing physical. Pat Summitt told her coming into this season, look it, they're going to be gunning for you. Shamika Holzclaw has graduated. You are the All-American. You're going to get banged. You're going to get doubled and triple teamed. You've got to rise above that.
Deep inbounds pass comes to Johnson. Bird lowered the head, got bumped on the way and missed the shot, wanted the foul. Lawson comes back the other way, still looking for her first bucket. Catchings, the All-American junior, trying to ignite her team, and that one is blocked, but the foul will be on Swin Cash.
And that's where Holzclaw last year was so good at creating one-on-one situations for herself. Catchings is going to have to try and do that.
It's not that Randall and Catchings do not deserve all the praise they have gotten all year, but you're right. When Holzclaw was there, it's one thing to be part of the 3 meets, but she was the #1 option.
And then just being named College Player of the Year, you better step up to the plate and play in the big one.
Got the Naismith Award, misses this free throw, and she's a 78% shooter. Tonight, 2 Kodak All-Americans combined for 2 points and 3 rebounds in the first half. And certainly if Tennessee has hopes of a national championship, they are going to have to step up their game in the second half. And she missed both free throws.
You know, and Jade Billis talked about it before the game in the sense of you've got to watch emotions. Maybe they're so high for this game that it's just not clicking. They're playing hard, they're playing intense, but maybe their emotions are so involved in this game that they've got to set back a little bit.
And they had better be careful because UConn has a killer instinct. They're already up by 13.
And this Connecticut team is a team that's never been to the Final Four before, let alone a championship.
Sue Bird got the ball in the backdoor cut, then goes to Asia Jones. Did she get it off in time? She did not. Shot clock violation. Good defensive effort that time by Tennessee.
And the biggest thing, Gino Auriemma, hey, we thought we got it off. We got it off, and then you see Shamika Holzclaw will play on the 2000 Olympic team, and she's saying, come on, you got to be smart. You've got to know what the shot clock says and get a better shot off.
8:40 and counting. That's how long it's been since Tennessee has had a field goal. Jackson double teamed at the baseline. Their defenders wherever they go, and this one is off of Catching's knee, out of bounds.
What Connecticut is doing defensively, when the ball goes down low, somebody at the top like Shea Ralph or Sue Bird, if they're up high, they are releasing down for the double team. The person at the post for Tennessee who has received it is not turning quick enough to see the double team, and Tennessee, that person that's open, is not spotting up for them.
You would think that ball has to come back out faster if that's the way they're going to play.
But it shows you that the post players for Tennessee are not very good passers.
It's no basket. Asia Jones fouled on the way in. 13-point lead. Let's check in with Michelle. What do you have, Michelle?
Well, Mike, during yesterday's walkthrough, Pat Summitt told her team, you let Rutgers take the ball out of your hands during the semis. Consider the ball a pot of gold. Don't give it to anybody. Tennessee had 12 first-half turnovers in the semis against Rutgers. They've got more than 10 tonight. Mike, they average 18 a game.
Well, they are not valuing that basketball very much tonight, Michelle. The pot of gold is almost empty here in the first half. Connecticut now has its biggest lead at 25-10. Ira Elzy brings it up. Remember, Tennessee having to play tonight without Kristen Ace Clement, who hurt her ankle during warm-ups this morning. Randall. That's a tough backdoor catch by Catchings, and somehow she got it to go in. Tough pass by Randall. First, I don't know how she caught it. Then I don't know how she made the shot.
Exactly. That was a tough get.
Asia Jones back the other way. Contact, no whistle, missed the shot. Elzy with a rebound.
As much as Connecticut has got this run, believe me, going into halftime, do not count Tennessee out.
A couple of baskets here at the end will make a difference. Catchings drains one. And Tennessee, after suffering through that drought for so long, making a run. 3:27 to go in the half. They've cut the lead to 10. The lead was 15. It's down to 10. And it looks like Tennessee finally got the wake-up call.
Well, Tamika Catchings, we talk about her being College Player of the Year. She's got to get more involved in this game, and her teammates have to look for her. There's a tough bounce pass, exactly how Tamika Randall threaded the needle on that one. And then Catchings looking to get the ball, steps back behind the three. Tennessee has been going to the basket so much that that will eventually open up at that outside shot.
Johnson gives it up to Shea Ralph. Ralph hustles for the loose ball. She and Lawson are now battle on the floor. Again, bodies everywhere. Jump ball situation. It will go to Connecticut on the possession area.
Ace Clement cannot play in this game because of the bad angle, but she is right behind her teammates all the way.
25-15, 3:08 to go first half. Back in a moment. No quarter asked, none given in this game. Here's the summary. Field goal shooting UConn 43-17. Tennessee has taken the lead in rebounding, but the Lady Vols still have twice as many turnovers. Still, they're only down by 10 with 3:06 to go first half. They have been down by as many as 15. Johnson tries a three. Shea Ralph, great position inside to get the rebound. Bucket and the foul. It will be number 2 on Tamika Catchings.
Shea Ralph really did a good job on the offensive end. Watch her work to get position fronts against Randall. And hey, when you're in orange, you got to keep that white jersey off. And she's going down. She is, you talk about the emotional player that Tamika Randall is for Tennessee. Well, Shea Ralph is all intensity, emotion for this Connecticut Husky team.
Even when you watch her in warm-ups, when she's running in simple layup drills, she's not lollygagging. It's all total concentration and intensity. Nearly turned it over against the press, and now Lawson wants to set the offense. Tennessee could really use some easy buckets. They have been hard to come by.
Yesterday in practice, Tennessee really worked on what Connecticut does.
Tyra Elzy.
That's one of the things that this Tennessee team can do. Tyra Elzy, one player you wouldn't expect to hit an outside shot, a defensive specialist.
She averages less than 3 a game. She gets her first bucket tonight. There's a tough entry pass from Johnson. Too strong and out of bounds. And the turnover upsets Gino Auriemma as he has seen the lead shrink back to 11 again.
This game definitely is hot as Connecticut started out, you know, as a game of runs. And Tennessee has been down too many times. Pat Summitt, you know, she's been in the trenches an awful long time.
They have won 4 games this year when they have been down by a dozen or more. But it's tough to come back in a national championship game when you're down as far as they were. Lawson, nice double team by Shea Ralph. LZ with the last bucket, called for the travel.
Tennessee almost getting only one option off that pass instead of kind of working it around, maybe getting 3, 4, 5 passes in that half-court set.
Bird has been quiet offensively. She only has a couple tonight, and we've seen very little out of Abro Samoa. There is Bird. She has missed 3 long-range shots, and Shea Ralph, I believe, will get the foul call underneath, trying for the offensive rebound.
I think she just got the wind knocked out of her.
And picked up her 3rd foul in the process. Number 3 with 1:33 to go, first half. Your connections to this tournament, and we'll catch you up to date on everything else involving this game and the rest of the world of sports. Kyra Elzy, 4 turnovers in the ball game so far. She was forced to start the game when Ace Clement was hurt in warmups, but she also has 4 points. And they'll get April McDivitt back in the ball game for her. 28-19. How important is it for Tennessee to have this down to double digits at halftime?
Well, no question. Against Texas Tech, they kind of did the same thing. They got into a run when Catchings went down with the injuries. As a matter of fact, in the game against Tennessee, where they won in Connecticut, they went on a run going on into halftime. Gives them a lot of confidence.
And a little weave outside. Bird into the lane, missed the shot. Jackson with a rebound. Well, you can bet Gino Auriemma is going to go into the locker room and say, as well as we played and as much as we outplayed Tennessee in the first half, we ought to be up by 20. Right now, they're only up by 9, and Tennessee has the ball. Lawson trying to beat Bird. Got in the lane. Coming over to block it was Schumacher, and Bird back the other way. Lawson returns the favor and knocks it out of bounds.
You have to love how every player is challenging each other. Karen Lawson takes the ball inside, and Kelly Schumacher is having a big game defensively for this Husky team, and Super loses it right here, but each player challenging each other.
Only a junior. She is 4th all-time in blocks, and she has 5 tonight. Cash, beautiful jump stop, and then elevated for the jump shot. 4 points for Swin Cash, the lead back to 11.
Remember, Michelle Snow's been out with 2 fouls.
Randall.
Another block.
She has a tendency to drive with her head down, and then she looks up and might be in trouble. Bird back the other way. Nice drive and banks it off the glass. 32-19. 4 for Bird. Can Tennessee get a last shot? Lawson leans into one. Missed everything. Offensive rebound to Randall. Off the glass. Tamika Catchings, the Naismith Player of the Year, held to 5 points, and she had to hit 2 straight shots late to get those. An impressive first half by the #1 team in the country. They lead Tennessee 32-19. Keep in mind, Purdue had a tournament record low 17 points in last year's championship game, and they wore the crown when it was all over. Catchings. LZ baseline drive, blocked again by Schumacher. A career-high 7, and then they throw it away trying to start the break. Catchings comes back the other way. 7 block shots for Kelly Schumacher. Remarkable. Randall.
Another one.
What a job she is doing inside.
And not only 6 block shots, she had 5 rebounds to go along with 4 points in the first half.
And she's just not blocking her own man shots. She's getting out and taking on everybody. Lawson really forced that shot.
She is now 0 for 8.
Shea Ralph with Lawson back. And Connecticut moves the lead back out to 15, matching the largest to the ball game.
In the beginning of the game, we talked about Carol Lawson taking over at this point guard position and her poise. Well, she has gotten rattled. It's a game that she has wanted since she was a little girl playing football in D.C. She's a tough, hard-nosed player. She's got a lot of power, a lot of strength, but she's got to think in this game and be more selective.
Catchings likes that drive from the left wing down the lane. She's fouled on the way in. And it will be the second personal on Swin Cash. Lawson last summer lifted weights and shot between 600 and 700 shots a day to get ready for her freshman year at Tennessee. She can't buy one tonight. Ralph with another rebound. Abrosimova, great job just to get that ball under control. Then she backs out for a three, rimmed out on it. Abrosimova only had 2 in the first half.
She was on the bench with foul trouble, 2 personal fouls. Gino Auriemma set her most of the first half.
Both of these teams are young and both have remarkable recruiting classes coming in. Lawson will come out of the ball game to talk to Pat Summitt. April McDivitt is in. She is 0 for 9 from the floor. Abrosimova, nice entry pass to Swin Cash. Couldn't hit it. Catchings gives it up to McDivitt.
There's a mismatch if you ever saw one. And Abrosimova at 6'2" on McDivitt.
Randall gets a screen, goes to the left hand. McDivitt, good outside shooter. Tried to use the glass on that one. Loose ball. Here comes Connecticut. 3-on-1. Ralph, great job to go to the middle. Then Abrosimova missed a shot, but Cash has the offensive rebound, and she's fouled.
Good defense by April McDivitt to get back. A 3-on-1 break that Shea Ralph should have set it up. She got going too fast and did not split this. Watch her take it too deep. All she has to do is stop at the free throw line to find out where April McDivitt was going to go. She could have taken a free throw shot.
Foul on Randall, her first, non-shooting, and they'll inbound. It's a tough pass for Schumacher to handle. Elsie, Sue Bird got in the way, offensive foul. Tremendous defense by Sue Bird.
Well, Jay Billis mentioned Coach Wooden saying, be quick but don't hurry. And when you're in a break situation, stop at the free throw line. You have to be under control. That's one of the things that, again, Coach Wooden always talked about, being under control. When you're going too fast, you're going to make mistakes.
Abrosimova tried to force that pass inside. Fortunately for Connecticut, they got it back. Schumacher being hounded by Snow as Tennessee trying to pick up the defensive intensity. And Shea Ralph with that little leaner in the lane hits it and is fouled. And Mom loves it.
This Connecticut team's got players out there that, even size-wise, it's hard to say whether they're a point guard or a 2-guard or a 3-guard. And Shea Ralph, using that left hand, being able to penetrate and get the edge on the defensive player, likes it a lot.
First team Associated Press All-American this year. Conference Player of the Year. Missed the free throw, but an offensive rebound to Abrosimova. Schumacher having the game of her life. (38-19). Randall, poor pass, picked off by Ralph. Tennessee is really shaken. Ralph trying to beat Nia Butts to the corner and can't do it. Abrosimova, great cut, and the great pass for the easy layup. The lead is 21. The Connecticut fans come to their feet. Their team rolling toward a national championship. 16:53 to go, and right now Connecticut making it look easy.
Communication eliminates confusion. Michelle Snow, the senior, does not say that there's a pick by Schumacher coming, and then she stands there, does not even help, does not even know what's happening on the wing side. So Gino Auriemma likes the way that play is run, but I tell you, Pat Summit certainly doesn't.
Lawson, a behind-the-back dribble, can't take advantage of it. She got to the top of the circle. And that's kicked. That'll be a fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock. We have played 3 minutes and 23 seconds in the second half. Tennessee has not scored. They are 0 for 8 from the floor. They need points, and they need them in a hurry. Just like that, a three-pointer from Tamika Catchings. The Tennessee press has not troubled Connecticut very much tonight. Schumacher had that pass tipped, and then Shea Ralph, in the fight for the loose ball, is fouled by April McDivitt.
It was a good backdoor move. Connecticut had the wide-open layup. The ball was tipped, though, defensively by Tennessee, even though they get called for the foul.
Schumacher will get a nice hand as she comes out. Look at the field goal. Tennessee in the first half, 19%, 1 for 7 in the second half.
And I think another key is, Gino Auriemma said going into halftime, they have kept Tennessee off the free throw line. Yes, they shot more free throws than Connecticut. They were 8 to 12 compared to 1 to 1 for Connecticut. But you know what? If you can keep a team like the Lady Vols off the free throw line because they're physical, they're aggressive, they get the ball inside and create fouls. And if you can keep them out of foul trouble, it enables Gino Auriemma to play his players.
And Randall and Catchings, when they are fouled, are both excellent shooters from the stripe. 16-11 to go in the ball game. Connecticut has extended this lead to 18 points. Grosimova gets a good screen at the top of the circle. That's a tough shot. Offensive rebound, though, will draw another foul.
Connecticut really doing a good job getting inside position on the offensive boards. Tennessee again struggling. Tennessee probably doesn't have in the past like they have had with players that have been wide bodies where they've always controlled the boards. They're a little bit more slender this year, where Connecticut's got some bulky players out there.
That was the third foul on Catchings. Free throw is good, and is Asia Jones a great player to bring in off the bench? She averages 11.8 points and 4.5 rebounds in the tournament.
And a big game against Penn State, 16.7 rebounds and 2 assists.
She has 8 points tonight, and again, we're up to 20. Snow, bad pass, but tipped back to McDivitt. She tries to calm down her teammates.
You see Michelle Snow just got knocked on that pick and roll. She just got banged out of there.
Lawson, nice move all the way down the baseline under the